Desam decries nepotism in recruitment of teaching and non-teaching staff at recently upgraded 6 government colleges. Manipur Pollution Control Board announces use of plastic bags below 50 microns will be completely banned in the state from September this year. MLA Joy Kisan alleges BJP-led government of politicizing sports rather than promoting sportsmanship in the state. And Speaker Yumnam Kamchand flags off 80-member Jugo Valley expedition team from Yumzau, Yumnam Pleikai Yumzau Lairami this morning. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Kanguzam Shalir with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Hesitations are stirring up due to nepotism practice in the recruitment of teaching and non-teaching staff for the recently upgraded 6 government-aided colleges into full-fledged government colleges by the state government in April. The colleges are Mayailambi College, Biramangon College, Thambal Marik College, Kakching Kuno College, Liberal College and Standard College. Addressing media person at Desam office in Sagolban, Moirang Klairak today, Vice President of Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, Namairakpam Edison, alleged that officials of the Directorate of Education U and governing bodies of the 6 recently upgraded colleges have practiced nepotism and recruited their own relatives for the posts of teaching and non-teaching staff of these colleges. He mentioned that 25 teaching staff and 42 non-teaching staff were recruited unethically. Addition further claimed that these staff were recruited without publishing any advertisement or interviews conducted. The Vice President of Desam drew the attention of the government to look into these recruitments conducted through corruption and bribes and demanded dismissal of these newly recruited 67 teaching staff and non-teaching staff at the earliest. He also warned of disclosing the identity of the officials of the Directorate of Education U and governing bodies of these 6 colleges if their concern is neglected. Desam urged to the government and the relevant department not to issue any work order for these new recruits and warned of intense hesitations if appropriate actions are not undertaken.
Niyom lana hapchan kriba staff sing asi college sing to leiriba governing body sing amadi Directorate of Education yugi keno sing namasi masana khangna lokthok chadaba taragadi hapchaliba miyoi sing sigi maming matha masi akhoi desamna media gi khuthangda athu matong manungda phongdoraknagani hariba college sing da hapchaliba staff sing si karigum makhala matagi masigi magi tawphom thokpa staff lowgi tawphom thokpa process ambok tawdana hariba governing body amadi akhoi leiriba Directorate of Education yugi staff singi manaraga makhoi phurikhaudi puthoakanda adugum hapchan khiba adugum staff ngaktani.
Manipur Pollution Control Board has announced that the use of plastic bags below 50 microns will be completely banned in the state from September this year. The board also warned of legal actions if people are found using plastic bag against a notification. A team of Manipur Pollution Control Board, led by its environment scientist CKH Tomcha, seized plastic bags from shops along BT Road during a drive to check the use of plastic bags below 50 micron today. Speaking to media person on the sidelines of the drive, Tomcha stated that the government had earlier issued an official notification to ban plastic bags below 50 micron in the state and that Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren also announced to ban the same within 3 months on World Environment Day. He said Manipur Pollution Control Board has been conducting drives in Imphal city and has been seizing plastic bags as per the order of the government. Tomcha also stated that similar drives will also be conducted in other districts of the state.
An World Environment Day da lokthokki matungna tha humbu munungda isokching leineriba mayamji loisallo adi matungda di akoi masi matungda akoina June day haibani June gi tang manga World Environment Day haibani adugi posakking ado June July August gi di akoina haiba sing ase fine koloina na moijing no paraga na court puto ko matung ina moigi maran matungin akoina jenda natraga hojiki fine thian ba che akoina August gi di honorable chairman instruction matungin akoi chathanaba thorang leire.
Thangmaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kisan has inaugurated a gymnasium of Naharol Yaipa Thosil Kanglop in Thangmaiban Tingel Maru today. Speaking at the inaugurant event organized by Apunba Naharol Yaifa Thosil Kanglop, MLA Joy Kisan has alleged the BJP-led government of politicizing sports rather than promoting sportsmanship in the state. The Congress MLA alleged that the government has not provided the needful incentives for the selected sportsperson who have given excellent performances at various national and international sports events, presently undergoing training for participating in World Championship. MLA Joy Kisan mentioned that Wangkai Rakpam Ning TB from Thangmaiban Kabrabam Laikai is undergoing trainings in China to participate in the 7th World Junior Wushu Championship 2018 to be held at Brazil in July this year. However, the government has failed to give her necessary incentive for the same. The Congress MLA also alleged that the BJP-led state government has not provided incentives to the player as part of its political strategy. He also alleged that the government for bringing on plights to the public by collecting high taxes. Joy Kisan mentioned that the BJP-led state government is legally collecting high taxes from the public after collecting of taxes by various underground outfits have stopped in the state. He pointed out that necessities like petrol and diesel are highly priced and that the government is collecting high tax rate in the name of GST from the public. Meritorious students from Thangmaiban Tingel Maru, covered by Naharol Yaifa Thosil Kanglop, who have excelled in the recently declared Class 10 and Class 12 examination 2018 conducted by BOSEM and COSEM respectively, were also felicitated on the occasion.
Nungaitaba mana Manipur government na akoi sanaroi singchi yokhatpagi mohta sanaroi singchi masak khangbidaba gi kayama tholakpase masi nungaite saina khallaga chinada training tawna leiraga world cup sida de yaudoriba brazil sanaba sida yaudoriba sida da sida hena matik chaba sanaroi se kai legisin Madurai state government na magi incentive pinaba mayam kor thagala khatharam ba haibase koi leiriba government si politicalized tawraga sanabada politics changjala bra haibagi hepse yam chawa wangni miyam dagi khongwalaga survive tawba government na aikoigi sana kholabagi mayam si yingchenba ngamamdaba oibai natraga politically yengaga mai rajniti khudong jagadaba yengaga oina incentive pibani haidana aina thamni.
Speaker Yumnam Kamchand flagged off an 80-member Jugo Valley expedition team from Yumnam Leka Yumzau Lairambi this morning. Poire Tiba Loop Field organized the event with an aim to sustain harmonious relations between different communities by preserving the history of the state and retracing the forefathers. Members of Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association MMTA are also participating in the 4-day expedition. The expedition aims to reach Jugo Valley and clean the surrounding areas by commuting through the newly paved pathways in Senapati instead of taking the Nagaland route. Speaking to media person, Speaker Kamchand mentioned that the expedition will further strengthen the existing bond between people of both the hills and the valley and also help in exploring other new areas in the state.
Indigenous plants culture, tradition, amadi, tuan mafam sinda, ladiba, Sibutijan Bapagi Naha group amani, Masi, Juko Valley da. Matam Sanadagi, Juko Lily and a Saturn Lagasu, Masi Yamkana exposed to Mana Labor, Tobida Mana Labasi, Masi Soba exposed to Bagi, Masakam Wagani, Haina, Masi Kongsi, Sapani and Tazaraga, Saliba, Timasi, take the Kaidana, Noaya Fanamadi, Levaki, Maniburam, them Sigi interesta, Sagi, putting the Kunami Bajati Mayamasi.
Education Minister Toksom Radisham stated that the current trend of teaching adopted by educational institutions in the state lacks human values. He appealed to all the concerned authorities to create a friendly atmosphere in schools and colleges in the interest of the students. The minister was speaking at the felicitation program for meritorious students of Jorchan Higher Secondary School who cleared the recent Class 10 board examinations. He mentioned that the ways of schooling and teaching are purely mechanical, which tends to add more pressure to the students. Instead of molding the students' creativity, they are taught to function like trained soldiers. The minister added that this further widens the gap between the teachers and the students. Minister Radhesham also lauded the students pass out of the school for sponsoring the program and further appealed other government schools, namely TG, Rampold and Johnstone School, to follow suit.
Oza singa satragi mari siso yamna mekano iba khoige mechanical iba mong na relationship yam human touch ma wat pago mama ubagi adumai na mayamna khanna ba adumai ni aigi mot taso khitang ni adumai na oibra haina kanje aina akhoi satra oibira koni oza singa satra loi oibira ngani matam amada leiramba satra ga oza gi relationship se school nati yum moina haidi yam homely ohenba oza singji ima ipa gom na adunobo oza obada khurum narami Hojikti ozana jin sela t-shirt lila lae satra sahi manare aduru kana karamba satra na kuni kurum ningno yembio.
Communist Party of India Manipur State Council has strongly urged the Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Adya Prasad Pandey, to resign voluntarily at the earliest. The party has also assured to meet and submit a memorandum to Minister of Human Resource Prakash Javadekar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi to expedite the dismissal and resolve the issue without further delay. Speaking to media person at a press meet at Irwad Bhavan, BT Road, Secretary L. Sotin Kumar alleged that the Vice Chancellor that he is on leave for more than 20 days in a month and that he never reaches the university campus before 12 noon. Blaming his inefficiency to be the main cause of hindrance in the university's progress, he alleged that the Vice Chancellor of manipulating the accounting and sanctioning section of the university. Sotin Kumar also assured to support all movements of Manipur University Student Union and Manipur University Teachers Association regarding the same. On the other hand, responding to Chief Minister's plea not to politicize the matter, Assistant Secretary of the party, K.H. Sorchand, mentioned that the issue is not being politicized, but rather it is an important matter which needs to be intervened to resolve it at the earliest in the interest of the students of the university.
Purchase committee kari kara amata tanadana lupa lak yakai mga piba bulletproof car tongba karam makan gi bisino maning tamna university se chokhatna bhona jabe yaba madui tanja dong moi kutta phangi bana madui ona taina bada university sigi sen tum lan tum sampati punamak se mahak adumba moi manaba aduba kambu singda sayen ngai nadana lotuna dana mangan dahna bagi tabak somda sataraga university se mangan ga dawri political party amana yam chawn involved toba sum draki karbar se masi pharakan da phabai wani phadri ngai dana lupa crore kaya draki karbar chendaram ga dagi sigi chingna bale.
Manipur University Staff Association MUSA has staged a sit-in demanding speedy resolution to the ongoing issues at Manipur University to save the career of university students today. MUSA held a sit-in at the coffee corner of Manipur University. Speaking to media person, President of MUSA, Soram Jiban Kumar stated that the university has stopped functioning for almost 24 days, bringing plights not only to the students currently enrolled in the university, but also to those students who have already given their graduation examination. He drew the attention of the Governor and the Chief Minister of Manipur to look into the issue at the earliest.
Which is some say super low level, but Yadamina, Masina, so what among Makalaka, I could the Masida Union Ministry, President, Prime Minister, the Stasi head or Governor, and the Minister, Central University, Stasi University, interpret or intervene, Amatopida, normal Shema. Poraktana Yanabam Poraktuna Tang Duleta Bama Porapia Tang Contrazun Gis amicable solution Nama Poraktuna in Tang Duleta Bama Tambi Hibashi Satri Punsika Nava University and Tambu Kaigamba Tang Trabashi Manung Reza Koi Masi Tang Duleta Propungam Dragadi Saturn Sar Storyberg and no man saying the Pungam the Model Ground the Bison such a Puntadopi Hibe jobs and Logere.
Many students of Manipur University, under the initiative of Manipur University Student Union MUSU, rallied demanding the ousting of the alleged inefficient Vice Chancellor of the Manipur University, Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, today. The students flagged off the rally, chanting slogans, "Go back AP Pandey, long live MU," from the coffee corner of the university amid strict visits by the police personnel to prevent any untoward incidents. Meanwhile, members of MUSU, upon invitation, met the Joint Secretary of the Department of Higher Education, the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, GC Hoser, who is on a state visit to inspect the university's crisis at Hotel Classic Grand. Members of MUSU placed their demand before Hoser during the meeting. After listening to their grievances, Joint Secretary Hoser didn't mention anything about resolving the crisis at the hand, however instructed to take measures to bring normalcy in the academic atmosphere of the university. The disruption of vehicular traffic along Imphal-Jiri Road due to the second landslide near Sinam village last night has been restored to normalcy with relentless effort put in by HVS Construction under the supervision of NHIDCL. Officials of NHIDCL, members of all Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union, including its General Secretary, Maimond Anil, and Chairman of HVS Construction, H. Brikamzit, inspected the condition of the road. It may be recalled that a massive landslide occurred at the same spot in the wee hours of June 12 and disrupted vehicular movement. The road was then temporarily restored and vehicular traffic was opened in the morning of June 19. NHIDCL in a press release informed that National Highway number 37 will remain closed from 6 a.m. of June 23 to 6 p.m. of the following day on account of the repair work of Belly Bridge at Makru along Imphal-Jiri Road. People's Development Coordinating Committee has today refuted the denial made by the subcontractor of L. Singh & Co. L. Thoiba regarding withdrawal of fund for the construction of the road from Yumnam Patlau Chingzil to Sagulmang. PDCC also questioned that the said subcontractor as to how can he deny the signed confirmation given by EE or PWD Department in Imphal East Dinesh Kumar regarding withdrawal of fund allocated for the work order issued in 2016 for the road construction approved to the firm of Kundrapam MLA DH Lokeshwar. Addressing media person at Manipur Press Club today, General Secretary of PDCC, T.H. Hamzit, expressed astonishment at the denial despite the signed confirmation to prove the withdrawal of fund for the road construction. He further questioned whether the department itself has withdrawn the fund in the name of the firm, since the firm has completely denied withdrawal of any fund for the same. Hamzit asserted that the committee will accept if the department claims that the documents issued by the department itself is wrong. The General Secretary of PDCC affirmed that the confidence of the subcontractor in denying the fact proves beyond doubt that there is grievous negligence by the MLA concerned for the lack of development in Kundrapam constituency when compared to others. He also condemned that the act of deceiving people by starting the road construction in monsoon season despite a memorandum being submitted to the Works Minister to stop the construction work. Hamzit demanded the firm to prove its claim and further urged the Works Minister to look into the matter and blacklist the said firm at the earliest.
MLA की सब कंट्रैक्टर एल थोइबना सेल लौथोकते हाइरबनिना यामना अथुब मतमदा डिपार्टमेंट ना सेल लौथोइ नत्रक लौथोकते हाइबि मतंगदा चप चाबा डिसीजन अमा म्यामदा खंगनबियो नोंजु मरक सिदा ऑनरेबल वर्क्स मिनिस्टर ना करिगिदमकता चाही हेलाबा एक्सपायर ओरबा कंट्रैक्टर सिंगदा हौजो जिंग नोंजु मरक सिदा थबक सोलिबनो असुगुमलबा लोना थबक सोलिबो सिंगि मतकता एक्शन लौखटपै मौता तुमिनि येंग लेबिसिनादि सेन काइथोकपजा वर्क्स मिनिस्टर मसा चेनरबरा हाइबसे अखोइ पीडीसी ना वांगम हंगजरी मरमसिना आयाम अतिम मतमदा वर्क्स मिनिस्टर मियेंग चंगबिरगा मरि लेनबा चेनरबा डिपार्टमेंट जे मियोइ सिंग अमदि कंट्रैक्टर सिंग असे ब्लैकलिस्ट तौबियो मतिक चाब एक्शन लौखटबियो।
International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA in a press release lauded Narcotic and Affairs Border NAB personnel for arresting 8 persons including chairman of ADC Chandal along with illicit drugs estimated to be worth over 28 crore rupees. IPSA also warned of resorting to various agitations along with the people if the government fails to take appropriate actions against the accused. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joy Kumar has inaugurated 2 5-kilowatt grid-connected roof solar powered plants at 2 different locations in Uripo constituency today. The 2 locations are namely the Singjubung Youth Organization at Nagamapal Singjubung Lairak and Pongnam Lining Tho Ising Chaiba Complex at Nagampal Ising Chaiba Lairak. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Chief Minister Joy Kumar appealed to the localities for cooperation in utilizing the solar plants efficiently. He also assured of providing 50 LED bulbs each in the two localities.
Nasagi jingle kakne jingle na trabaho kano na sagalagap adum panel tamna na siyam ga tawi ay koi na isa isu noy na mahapat agadi ay wakal dadi Manipur da mapandi ki log do power se power kano si mai se thudong na pyam na chamoy hujil lebi sigip 80-90% ni koi rooftop pyam sing lo insin na targadi adu agadi ngasai koi Manipur requirement oiba power se lei matak te khapang siga koi na sigi to gadi ay soida koi mit to ngam mene na khale hairiba koi gi leiriba koi isa gi yum gi matak leiba ko lebi sing che sidasu ngasai solar power plant se madu si na power plant se amam yum de su hap na ba to si so that ngasai gi koi gi power generation se Manipur su yam ni hengalak na ba.
Manipur Drivers Welfare Association in a press release urged the government and concerned authorities to permit increment in transportation fares if the state imposes restrictions on the quantity of goods carried by the heavy vehicles plying on National Highway number 37 or to repair the road. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on an awareness campaign on weavers' cart at Terasapam Lekai. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English News. A one-day awareness campaign on weavers' cart was held at Sri Sri Gopal Dev Mandap at Terasapam Lekai on the 5th Jangangai Jila Parishad today. Experts on the occasion spoke at length on various benefits provided by the government for the weavers. Project Manager, Imphal West Handlooms and Handicraft, and Nilaban Dajit also enlightened the women weavers on how to get the benefits of the scheme meant for them. Member of 5th Jangangai Jila Parishad S. Marjit Rahul Kumanja, ward members of Terasapam Lekai, Gram Panchayat, ward number 2 and 4, R.K. Gita and K.H. Roma, respectively, were among those present in the event.
अथुबा मतमदा लेबाक अखोगी मणिपुर सिदसु इंडिया गवर्नमेंट की सेंथंग मखादा अचिगुम्बा ब्लॉक लेवल क्लस्टर से पाखलगा फिसाफी सिंगदा ट्रेनिंग पीवा कोन लेतबी मिदा कोन पीवा लंग पीवा वर्कशॉप साबीबा सरगी मई फंगद मफमदा सोलर लैम्प पीदुना अदुगुम्बा कानबा मयामदो पीनमगी इंडिया गवर्नमेंट मखादा हेनु हैंडीक्राफ्ट डेवलपमेंट कमिशन की मखादा अचिगुम्बा स्कीम मयामसी पाखचरी.
Relief assistance were given to flood-affected victims of Wangway constituency under the supervision of MLA Wangway constituency, Oinam Lukhoi today, affirming that government has been providing adequate relief assistance to flood victims in the state. Lukhoi termed the misleading false judgment regarding distribution of relief items made by some individuals as unfortunate. The MLA inspected distribution of relief items to flood-affected victims of Samuro, Makha Lekai, Naurem Chapro, Wangway Wahengbam Lekai, Wangway Longjam Lekai, Pobitek Muslim, Topsify Mayay Lekai in Wangway constituency today. Addressing media person, MLA Oinam constituency reminded that several areas in the constituency were inundated during the recent flash flood, destroying several paddy fields, fish farms and even residential houses. He mentioned that many people had to take refuge in safer places after their houses were destroyed by the flash flood. The MLA said SDO, SDC concerned have been distributing relief assistance to the flood-affected people through local clubs and Merapaibis phase-wise. He said efforts to take political milias out of the flood situation by a narrow-minded former representatives of the constituency who lost the recent election by misleading the public of relief items not being distributed adequately is unfortunate. Lukhoi asserted that relief items were distributed for specific households based on the severity of their plights, and there is no question of taking away the rights of the affected people.
तौरीब खोलीब मयाम सिंग असी हेता यामना लाना मे रिलीफ मेटेरियल जे लौथग्रगा प्रजादा मपुंग फाना यहोंदबगुंबा मानबा सुमाइना सोशल मीडिया दा हाइबसे यामना लाइबक थिबने मुंग अमदा लैरिबा मी मंगा त्रुक तोंगान चाबा यावरिबा सिंगदुसु यामना थुंगबा यामना थुंगदबा किलो मंगा थुंगबा किलो मंगा थुंगदबा लोइना बक चामिननबनी हाइदना खरखर थुंगननबा येनबदुबु चेंगजी आदगी रिलीफ मेटेरियल जे लौथग्रगा प्रजा सिंगसिदा योबम थोकबा पिबम थोकबा किलो मसिंगसे पीदबा दौबगी मवोंगदा मीडिया दा हाइगिबसे मी अवाना था सुमाइना तारबा मतमसिदा अमुका सेंगदोक सेंगिन तौनबसे याम इकाइजेयबा यामना मिच्योर होइदबा यामना पॉलिटिकल गी यामना अखुबा यामना पुक्चेन पिकबगी मानबा मवोंगदा माइन तौबसे प्रजा सिंगसिना अखोइदम वोंझलागदी मचे अखोइ चेनभम लैरोय.
Taking part in the inspection, SDO Wangoy, Yumnam Nelsil said, distribution of relief items to flood-affected victims in Wangoy constituency has entered second to third phase. He said there is no instance of giving inadequate relief items. The SDO said the government will provide more assistance in future if need arises in the constituency. Nelson also said a free health camp was also conducted at Samuro Naurem Tapro, where free medicines were distributed under the supervision of Chief Medical Officer in Imphal West.
Miam singa pullaga sing si koi third round yale ado loina maksi koi ki household da koi ki pirakpa household raga su tungan sabra miam leibani na loina maksi adjust tawna ba loina phangna badi khoni yen khre ado hoji sum yeli taroga dum miam gi kaino hoi awana tar film sida mateng oina bai na khoi DC administration Imphal West ai tare masigi kaino na masigi kaino gi khoi represent taroga khoi yenje is Wangoi and khoi revenue staff pullaga tawjari ana sedi kaino sa yen da bagi kaino problem su kaino issues leiti hai tare.
Chief Minister's Secretariat in a press release stated that 4 different groups donated a total of 3,15,000 rupees to Chief Minister's Relief Fund to help flood-affected people today. Representatives of Manipur Police Service and Kairang Pangan Group donated 1 lakh rupees each, while all Manipur Gorkha Student Union and 6 Imoinu Multipurpose Financial Cooperation contributed 65,000 and 50,000 respectively. Renowned actor and independent candidate in the upcoming Lok Sabha election 2019, R.K. Somendro, alias Kaiku, has provided drinking water to the flood-affected victims of Komba Uchekont in Imphal East District today. It may be mentioned that Kaiku has been visiting several flood-affected areas to take stock of the situation since the day river banks were breached on 13th of this month. He also assured to continue extending all possible assistance to the victims. Oinam MLA L. Radhakishore has distributed relief items to around 420 flood-affected families due to the gradual rising water level of Nambul River at Oinam today. The MLA distributed food items including rice, edible oil, pulses, salt, etc. to the flood-affected victims at the community hall of Oinam Mamanglekai in the constituency. Speaking to media person, L. Radhakishore stated that the government is putting all-out efforts in combating the natural calamity. He said on top of the government's initiative to provide relief assistance, he as a local MLA also took the initiative to distribute the relief items to the people in his constituency. Popular Front of Manipur has reached out door-to-door asking for donation for the flood-affected victims of the state. The association has appreciated all those who have extended support. The donated food items and clothes will be distributed to flood-affected victims of Kiamgai, Kairao, Pawitek and Irong Uchiwa from tomorrow. The Morning Bell and English Daily was officially launched by IPR Minister Thongam Biswasit at Thangal Cinema in Thangal Bazaar today. The Morning Bell was conceptualized and established in July 2017. Speaking on the occasion, Thongam Biswazit appealed to disseminate news based on facts and even include various national and international news coverage apart from local news in an innovative manner for maintaining the quality and standard of the newspaper. He asserted that newspapers is an eye-opening mechanism to various issues for both the government and the public. Retired Director of DIPR, Megachandra Kongbram, and owner of the Morning Belt as well as media coordinator for BJP, L. Basanta Sarma, were among those present at the event.
Ahoba bel ohenge hargadi akoina pau phajana phongba quality leba pau aduga marik chumba pau adu prajana paningba khangningba aduga aikhoigi reporters singna hena mina phangba ngamdaba pau aduga India gi oiba lariba ngasi bawto thoisi local gi lariba post singna ayamba oina coverage pi aduga ngasi di India gi danatana akoina lariba abroad ki lariba post singsi akoina coverage pi ba matamda akoi anauba yam innovative oiba mong amada tahonjaning bagi wakhalon do ai thamjage media haibasi अखोगी मिड माइ ओरिबा दुगा अखोगी नाकल अमरदा गवर्नमेंट दसु ममित पांगहलिबा दुगा प्रजा मियाम दसु ममित पांगहलिबा या ख्वादगी अफब डिवाइस अमा हारगदी अखोगी ngasiगी अखोगी लरिबा मीडिया की मनुंग न्यूज़ पेपर सिंगसु अमनी.
Joint Students Coordinating Committee JSCC in a press release informed that COSEM is facing inconveniences in its administration due to the unexpected dismissal of the Secretary COSEM, and the committee also urged the government to look into the matter at the earliest. JSCC also strongly condemned the inclusion of Mahabharat epic in the history textbook of class 12. Oinam MLA and Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board, Khadi and Village Industry Board, L. Radhakishore has announced that school dropouts will be completely prevented in the constituency by next year. The MLA was speaking at the 4th Foundation Day celebration of Apunba Mayai Kaba, Jinzak Thingba Lob, AMK CTL Kaino at Kaino Thongkhong Community Hall today. L. Radhakishore said every individual needs to take the responsibility to ban the intoxicants in the state. Street corner cum poster campaign against intoxicants was launched at Kada office at Purairomba, Khongnangkhong today in connection with International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking to be held on 26 June. All Manipur Students Union AMSU and Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol Kada jointly organized an anti-drug campaign at St. Sebastian High School, Wongkai on the team Let's Stand Against Substance Abuse yesterday. Resource person at the campaign spoke at length on the disadvantages and the negative consequences of the drug abuse. Workshop in charge Rupmohan Theatre, L. Brajamohan, in a press release informed that Bir Tikenderjit workshop, which was scheduled to commence on June 20, has been postponed to July 1 and will continue till July 21 in view of the present condition of the state. Thobal District Deputy Commissioner Haubun Rosita distributed various household items to the beneficiaries of the district under Go to Village mission launched on May 1. Deputy Commissioner Thobal Adaksha of Thobal District Jilla Parishad, including members of Charampat Jilla Parishad, distributed gas connection, wheelchairs, beneficiary cards, insect repellent pumps and spices to the people at the event held at the conference hall of Thobal DC. Speaking to media person, Thobal Deputy Commissioner Haubun Rosita stated that the distribution program was organized under Go to Village mission with the objective to provide benefits of the pending cases which were submitted to the government from 16 places of Thobal district. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. The Assam decries nepotism in recruitment of teaching and non-teaching staff at recently upgraded 6 government-aided colleges. Manipur Pollution Control Board announces use of plastic bags below 50 micron will be completely banned in the state from September this year. MLA Joy Kishan alleges BJP-led government are politicizing sports rather than promoting sportsmanship in the state. And Speaker Yumnam Kamchan flags off 80-member Jugo Valley expedition team from Yumnam Leka Yumzau Lairambi this morning.